But the spirit of unity and solidarity also hold true for an impressive multinational exercise led by Poland and supported by 8 NATO nations. In the military training zone at Uska, troops used live rounds as part of exercise Anaconda 2014. This is no game. It's one of the biggest events on the Polish military calendar and has been held every 2 years since 2006. This year, NATO troops from Canada, Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Lithuania, the Netherlands, the UK and the USA have also taken part. For anyone wondering if these 8 allies have taken part in response to the situation in Ukraine, the answer is very clear.
Of course, we are in NATO worried about the situation between Russia and Ukraine.
The same Ukrainian situation where the CFR and Trilateral Commission-controlled CIA ran destabilization operations and regime change in the Ukraine, which Vladimir Putin is completely complicit in, by the way, as he shakes hands with intelligence spooks, Mr. Useless Eaters himself here, Henry Kissinger, just with a former KGB operative there. And, just a former Texas oil tycoon, skull and bonesman, and son of a CIA spook himself, George W. Bush, just yucking it up with Putin and all their top brasses laughing about how they're going to put the 2 teams of useless eaters against each other for the depopulation and money-generating operation, which will be the controlled rollout of WW3, also undisputed information here, just like the CIA operations in the Ukraine exposed. There you have it. So yes, the Council on Foreign Relations and Trilateral Commission will start WW3 if they are not executed.
And you probably also know that all heads of states and governments during the Wales summit just some weeks ago discussed this issue, and one of the outcomes is to raise the readiness, to raise the responsiveness of the NATO forces.
Señoras y señores representantes de los organismos internacionales, señores. Para México es un honor ser conducción y encabezar la cumbre de líderes del G20 aquí en nuestro país.
Americans have stepped forward to share a tearful goodbye with their families before leaving for a strange and distant shore. At this very moment, they serve together with Arabs, Europeans, Asians, and Africans in defense of principle and the dream of a new world order. And that's why they sweat and toil in the sand and the heat and the sun. And if they can come together under such adversity, if old adversaries like the Soviet Union and the United States can work in common cause, a new partnership of nations has begun, and we stand today at a unique and extraordinary moment. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
What do you think the most important thing is for Barack Obama? Obviously, you're here to talk about the anniversary for U.S.-China diplomatic relations, but if you had to say this is going to be the country or the conflict or the place that will define the Obama administration, what would it be?
In this period, when really a new world order can be created, it's a great opportunity. It isn't just a crisis.
On behalf of the General Assembly, I have the honor to welcome to the United Nations His Excellency Barack Obama, President of the United States of America, and invite him to address the Assembly. Mr. President.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Each year, we come together to reaffirm the founding vision of this institution.